Back today? No. No. I'm out of breath. Hey guys, it's Lexi and I'm back here today with another video about type 1 diabetes. Today I'm just going to be answering some common questions that I get, and I actually looked up some on Instagram that people ask, like, can type 1 diabetes like do this, like blah 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 blah. Why do I say so much? I actually have them written down in front of me because I would not be able to remember them. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first question I have written down is, what can I eat? A lot of people ask me if I can like eat sugar, or they'll see me like eating a piece of cake or something and they're like, you can't eat that, like you have diabetes. I don't like this lighting. Honestly, I can eat whatever I want. That doesn't mean that I eat whatever I want all day long, because no, like everyone should try to be healthy in some type of way. But I can have a piece of cake, I can have a cookie, as long as I give myself my insulin on my pump, I'm fine. That still does not mean that I should be eating everything I want all day long, because no, we have to take care of ourselves. The second question is, do I need any other medication other than insulin? Every diabetic is different. Some don't. I do. I have to take thyroid medication because my thyroid levels are low. I don't really know. I just kind of do what my doctor tells me to do. Ever since I was diagnosed, they checked my like thyroid levels and saw that they were low. So ever since then, I've been on medication for that. I just do my insulin and then I take my thyroid medication every day. I take allergy medication. The third question is, how do I control my lows and highs? Let me think how I'm gonna say this. So when I'm low, if I can tell that my blood sugar is going low, because I usually will get like really shaky, really tired, hungry, like I'll just start sweating profusely. It's really weird. I have to drink sugar or like eat sugar, like usually Starburst, Airheads, or just a little like Capri Sun juice box. I used to eat a lot of candy when I was low, when I was younger, but then I kind of got tired of eating all that candy, so now I just drink juice. And when I'm high, blood sugar high, I just give myself insulin on my pump, and then hopefully that'll bring me down. For my fourth question, it's about like seeing a doctor, and if there's a special type of doctor for having diabetes, and there is. Endocrinologists or like nurse practitioners who specialize in diabetes education, who like work with an endocrinologist. That's what my doctor is. She's an NP. She's also type 1 diabetic. I love her so much. I look up to her. She is literally the best person ever. She helps me so much, and I just really look up to her as something maybe I want to do in the future. Because of her, she's just made it so enjoyable. I don't know how else to put that, but yes, I see a doctor every 3 months for my diabetes. We get that checked out. She helps me fix settings if anything needs fixed. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the fifth question. But how did I deal with having diabetes in elementary, middle, and high school? I'll start with the easiest. That was high school. I'm finishing my freshman year in college. Just in case y'all were wondering. So in high school, it was really easy. I didn't have to go to the nurse before I went to lunch or anything to check my blood sugar. I would just go to the clinic if I was low and didn't have any juice on me, because I usually would carry juice on me. I got really close with the clinic ladies, so sometimes if I wasn't really doing anything in class, I would just kind of go take a nap in the clinic, you know. It works out great. In middle school, I would have to go to the clinic every day before lunch and before getting on the bus to check my blood sugar. I have this one memory. It was time to leave school and get on the bus in middle school, and my blood sugar was like right on the verge of being low, but I knew I was fine because I could just drink a juice box and get on the bus. But since I was low, they made me stay after school, and then my mom had to come pick me up because I was like 75 and I had to be like 80, and it was just, yeah, that was a big deal. I don't really remember. And then in elementary school, so I got diagnosed this summer before my 4th grade year, I believe. I remember that being very new to me. I was very scared kind of to go to the clinic before lunch, before if I wanted to eat a snack, because we had snack before lunch or something. And then before I got on the bus as well. I mean, it wasn't hard, like really like going to the clinic every single day. It just kind of, it got repetitive. So that's why I was really happy when I got into high school. I could kind of just take care of it myself. I understand at that age why we need to do that, because, you know, we're still very young. I was still very newly diagnosed in elementary school. So we need to make sure like we're doing our things so nothing bad happens. The sixth question, I believe, I can't keep count. Yes, the sixth question is, would I ever consider not using a pump or a CGM? If you watched my last video, you would see like, I have a burping problem. If you saw my last video, you would see like what my pump and CGM are. So actually, I didn't get on a CGM a little bit over a year ago. This has been like a complete lifesaver ever since. It's amazing. I don't know why I didn't go on it before. So no, I would never go off of my CGM. But my pump, on the other hand, I did, I believe December, I got this new pump that I showed you guys in my last video. And before that, I did this thing where I would only wear my pump like attached to my body when I needed to give myself insulin. So I would give myself a shot in the morning, and then I wouldn't have to wear it on my body unless I needed to give myself insulin to eat or something. So I did that for almost like 3 years, I think, just because I wanted like a pump vacation. I was tired of wearing it on my body, and I really didn't have anywhere to put it when I was doing like full intensity sports in high school. So I actually did like go on a pump break before, and I probably would do that again, maybe if I on vacation, probably like if I was like at the beach for a week, so I wouldn't have to worry about like disconnecting and connecting so many times throughout the day and then missing all that insulin when I take my pump off. So yes, I would consider going back, but right now, since I've only been on my pump full time for a couple months now, for the first time in like 3 years, I really like it. And the last question I have is how I prevent my blood sugars from going too high after I eat. This is controlled by me giving insulin before I take my first bite, or like as soon as I take my first bite, I'm putting my insulin into my pump so it can get absorbed, because it can take like up to 15 minutes to be absorbed. If you wait till after you eat to give your insulin, your blood sugar will have already started rising, and then it's just going to take even longer to get it down, and then you might overcorrect and then you might go low. So it's just best to give it right before you eat or right when you start to eat. That's how I manage my blood sugars the best for like after eating. So those are all the questions and answers I have for you guys today. If you have any more, please let me know. If you could please like this video, subscribe, and maybe share it with your friends, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm just trying to get the word out there about this disease so people don't assume something wrong. I love being like an advocate. I don't like what I'm saying. And I need video suggestions for other like diabetic type videos, because I definitely want to make non-diabetic type videos. I want to incorporate both just like skincare routine and then maybe like my pump changes. I want to do both, so I just need suggestions. Just let me know, and thank you for watching. Oh, fuck. All I ask for is good lighting, you know, and what do I get? Shit.